I first want to dive into a little bit of this. The first video I watched, and sorry, I got really inspired and quiet because I never realized I have been very blessed in the fact that I have never had student loans, even though I went to really good schools. I was very fortunate with work and with my grandparents and my parents paying for everything. And then I heard you guys' story that you actually were in debt, $75,000, if I remember correctly.
That's about right. Yeah, it was 70,000, I think.
70,000, sorry.
No, it's okay.
It was just mind blowing. I was just like, wow. And you guys put together, and instead of letting it roll you over and just completely keep you down, like, which is also normal, I would be able to understand, you completely changed it. And I believe you mentioned in the video in 2 years you changed it around. I was so inspired by that story, man. Would you do me a huge favor and tell a little bit about that story, how you went by? Because I think everybody can really learn from them. And I hope, because, I've never realized that, because if you don't see something close to you, it's kind of like the ostrich, you put your hand in the sand and that's it. You don't know, so it's okay. You don't know.
Sure.
But as soon as I heard your story, I started picking up more. I started seeing more of those messages on Facebook and stuff of more people just like yourselves with debts of, and that's why I said 75,000, 100,000, even more. And I was just like, man.
Yeah, it's mind-boggling how much debt people get into these days. And so whenever we just had our first child, Amelia, and we realized that we needed to take some action on these student loans and all the debt that we had, because they're not going away anytime soon unless we do something about it. And so we picked up the Dave Ramsey Total Money Makeover book, and we, kind of followed his plan for getting out of debt. And man, that was probably one of the best things that we've ever done for our family financially. So like you said, we had, I think 60,000 of it was student loan debt. And then the other was like a car loan and maybe like 1,000 or two on a credit card and a medical bill and all that type of stuff. So we paid off the debt in 2 years and 10 months to pay off the $70,000. And it's one of those things where you have to really want to do it, and you're going to have to sacrifice to be able to get it as fast as you want to do it. It's your pace. You decide how fast you want to go. So whenever we were doing it, I hate being in debt. A lot of it was from my wife. Whenever we got married, she had the student loan debt. And so I kind of just inherited it whenever I got married. But I'm one of those people, like, I want something and I'm going to make it happen. And there's nothing that's going to stop me. So, we sold our car and became a one-car family. We had like 5 garage sales. I was selling stuff to the scrapyard, metal that I found on the side of the road. I was selling stuff on Craigslist and eBay, any type of money that I could get my hands on. I was just chunking it at this debt as fast as I could. Birthday would come along and I'd get, $50 as a birthday gift or whatever. Guess where that was going? It was going on debt. I didn't go and buy, all the cool things that I wanted to buy. I was so focused on it. And once you get laser focused on something, then you can really start to move the needle and actually make things happen. And so that's what we did for 2 years and 10 months.
Nice, man. Congrats. I loved when you took your kids and your wife into the Dave Ramsey show. You guys were screaming there, and your little girl was she's awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome. We, in fact, being able to take that road trip for us, that was kind of like the first, I guess, sign, if you will, like we can travel again. Because during that time, whenever we were getting out of debt, unless it was for something business-wise, it was a business expense, we weren't doing any traveling. And so now, just to be able to have that freedom to be able to do the things that we want to do and live our passion, live the things that we love to do, it's great.
Fantastic, man. I'm loving it. Congrats. I really love your... Hey, man, I hope you got all the information out of this that you were looking for. If so, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you hit the bell, then every time we come out with a new video, you will be informed. For now, thanks for listening, and I hope to see you soon.